setups. I'm currently on another small little trip in up north Michigan, so working away from the office. So good morning, everybody. Today, you can see in the headline of the video, most of the stocks we're going to be focusing on, or at least I am, are all going to be higher price stocks. So we're going to walk through all of these. A lot of these bigger name companies, Netflix, Tesla, Facebook, Nvidia, they're all down really big. So I do see good opportunity for upside potential here, maybe today or in the coming days. So, whether or not some of these plays even work out as good as I hope for today, I would recommend keeping these stocks on your watch list for the coming days, because they do look, as I proved, to be pretty good, right? And then you have SSC, which is a penny stock that received a bunch of news today that started flying through the roof, so we'll talk about that one as well. Non-pack, yeah, I'm finally back. I've been gone for almost a week now, so good to be back. Now, let's get into it. So let me go ahead and start sharing the screen, guys. All right. So here we are. So first, I'm going to talk about Tesla. All right, so first stock on the watch list is Tesla, and I'm going to run you through this briefly. If you're not familiar, Tesla has received a bunch of negative news over the weekend. Elon Musk did an interview with New York Times, which he absolutely dropped the ball on. He got a subpoena from the SEC. There's talks about him not being able to properly secure the funding for taking his company private. So the SEC wants him to be able to prove that he had all the funds to properly take his company private when he tweeted a few weeks back about taking his company private. So there's a bunch of stuff going on around about Tesla and the SEC and Elon Musk. And as you can see, their stock had already dropped from $303 to a low of $282. So it dropped, what is that? That's so from what, 303 to 282, dropped $28 a share at its low here this morning, or close to, a little more than that maybe. So again, or sorry, not 28, right? Or is that 28? Yeah, 18. So it dropped like 22 or $23 a share or something like that this morning. So a lot of bad news, a lot of negative catalyst news surrounding Tesla right now. And as you can see, it's been dropping off the face of the earth. So let's take a look at the 180-day 4-hour chart. Look at the 180-day 4-hour chart currently on Tesla. You can see it had its high here at 387 when Elon pumped the stock on Twitter. And then since then, it's been fading out. It got hit with the negative news, and now it's all the way down to its previous kind of support area of $290 or so. Okay, so looking at it from this standpoint, let me zoom out. You can see that it's had a big sell-off. And the last time it got down around these 290 prices, it ended up having a nice bounce. But then again, when it was down at this 290 price point last time, it also didn't have news that the SEC subpoenaed Elon Musk. It didn't have bad news that Elon did an interview with New York Times and absolutely dropped the ball. So there's a lot of bad news surrounding Tesla. So I would not want to be early to the party on Tesla trying to long the stock, considering all the negative news that still lingers over it. So my particular game plan on Tesla, and for one, map off the $280 price point, map off the $272 price point, and then even map off $260 price point, as these are all key levels of support that Tesla could bounce if Tesla really drops today. So we can clearly see that it has already dropped off the face of the earth today and from the past couple days. So my particular game plan here on Tesla is to, let me do this, is to, for the most part, take it short buys. I want to see Tesla short buys today. So right now, Tesla is trying to reclaim the volume weighted average price. So I do see a resistance on Tesla right at 290. So I'm going to be watching Tesla short bias today, and then I'm also going to be watching it long bias. So initially out of the gates, or early as soon as the bell opens, I'm going to be looking for short, okay? And then as the day progresses and hopefully Tesla goes downwards to the start of the day, it's going to find some support, and then we should see a little bit of a bounce. That's kind of my game plan. So first is to watch it short, and then secondly to watch it long bias. All right, so you can also map off the pre-market low, which is at $282, as that could be a support area or a little bit of a bounce scalp spot. So that if in fact Tesla does kind of pop up and then it rolls around, it could bounce off this 282. But if Tesla pre-market rolls over anymore and breaks 282, then you're going to have to find the new level of support for pre-market. All right, so all in all, Tesla, I do have a short biased outlook on it today. And the reason I do is because that interview was so bad and there's so much news surrounding Elon and Tesla.
Down, and we get to the pre-market futures here in the States. Dow futures were up higher, but still green now. Dow futures up 47, S&P futures up 3.75, and the NASDAQ futures up 16 points this morning. And we are pointing in the right direction if you are long this market, and the market should start to take off. Why is that? Well, Pepsi's buying SodaStream this morning, $3.2 billion on M&A news. That's good for the overall market. That's good for Pepsi. That's really good for soda. If you look at the soda chart, it's not a chart that we trade, not when there's a buyout like that. We stay away from the stock that's being bought out. Pepsi may be in play, but not a big mover here today. U.S.-China trade talks, very positive developments here. That's really what's driving the market here up higher this morning. And trade deal with Mexico is getting close, and Canada is up next. We'll be working on that, trying to figure out how we can work with our partner here from the United States to Canada. And don't forget, like I said before, mentorship. We've got one training session this week, mentorship on Thursday, 3:15. I will be taking that training session here. Mayor took it last week. I've got it set for this week here coming on. So we're looking forward to having everybody be part of that. Well, let's say good morning to everybody here in the room. Welcome everybody here that's taken the time to join us live in the trading room. And again, like I said before, if you want to do that, you can do it. Just follow the link that Clifton's got up here in the room and join us live here in the trading room each and every day. Daniel, good morning to you. Davadas, yes, had a great weekend. Very nice. Appreciate you asking about it here. Sean, good morning to you. Chet, good morning. Bob, good morning to you. Raphael, good morning. Jamal, good morning to you. Kunal, good morning. Hitesh, good morning to you. Young Shane, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning to you. Yours, good morning. Good morning, Diana. Mariano, good morning to you. Happy Monday back to you. Cesario, good to have you here in the trading room. Barney, good morning to you. Devin, good morning. AJ, Namaskar, good morning to you. Dominic, good morning. Amir, good morning to you. Good morning, Steven, back to Orlando. Absolutely, we kept the winning streak going. All green days last week. Plan to do the same thing this week here. Keep it rolling. Asef, good morning to you. Zam, aloha, back to Hawaii. Renee, good morning to you. Good motoring, yes, absolutely. Tal, good morning to you. Daniel, good morning. Or Daryl, good morning. Sorry about that. Dwight, good morning to you. Morning, Bruce. Happy Monday to you. Todd, good morning. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I did. Good early morning, Edward. Emmy, good morning to you. Eric, good morning to you. Yes, absolutely. Patty G, good morning to you. Good early morning to you. Alpar, good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Happy Monday to you. Jeanette, good morning to you. Morning, Don. Morning, Jim. Abraham, good morning. Yes, morning was great. In Miami Beach, weather is just gorgeous. Absolutely. Well, get ready for the rain this afternoon, I'm sure. Jim, good morning to you. Trevor, good morning. Morning, Andrew. Good to see you here this morning. Good morning, Marcel. Sharif, good morning to you. Absolutely. Clinton, good morning to you. Carlos, good morning. Hey, Devin, good morning to you. David, good morning. Yeah, absolutely. Tesla, big move down today. Jorge, good morning to you. Tomas, good morning to you. Mark, good morning. Back up to Canada from here in Tampa, Florida. Drew, good morning to you. Good morning, Juan. Morning, Anthony. Morning, Brandon. David, good morning to you. Neil, good morning. Good morning, Zoheb. Dominic, good morning to you. Morning, Carlos. Todd, good morning to you. Good to see you here this morning. Anagi, good morning. Molly, good morning to you. Devin, good morning. Morning, Joshua. Michael, good morning to you. Morning, Brandon. Akinola, good morning to you. Good morning, Moritz. Jorge, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? we bien here? Lawrence, good morning to you. Yep, I'll take a look at CBPO. Morning, Voodoo. Morning, Sajay. Yes, good. Hey, great to have you here, your first day. Welcome to the room. Rafi, good morning to you. Dzień dobry. Zagamon, good morning to you. Good to see you here. Yes, I will. I'm sorry, Amar. I should have done that beforehand. Good morning, Tomas. Good morning to you. Anagi, good morning. Good morning, Chandan. And Sebastian, good morning to you. Yes, let me post my picks here this morning. Forgot to do that first thing here as I usually do, but I will get those posted as we speak here and get this day started here. I want to talk a little bit about the market here and get you guys focused here on what we want to focus in on today. We've got a lot of stocks moving today. We've got a lot of choices in the market. In fact, too many to keep track of all of them. So I've tried to just pick the best ones here, and then we can mix that up, put in anything that you guys are wanting to look at here this morning. But I think we've got a good move here on a lot of these stocks. With the market moving up, we should be able to pick and choose here with a lot of these stocks and get moving here this morning. Okay, let me just adjust one. Oops, there we go. And here's my list that I'm looking at here this morning. Okay, couple of things here. This STZ trade under 200 would be my first culprit. Hopefully it moves up with the rest of the market, but STZ under 200 for the short this morning. That's one of the stocks that I like here this morning. Tesla, again, under 290 this morning. Looks good. We'll watch that stock. That stock is in play and is going to continue to be in play here. Remember, we did trade it last week very successfully. Hopefully we'll get it again this week. This is short under 290 on Tesla. Okay. And then Momo breaking out at the top here. I do like this stock, Momo. I also like EL. EL you could take right here over 143. That'll be a long on EL. That'll be a green, and that will be EL to the long side. 143 here this morning. We'll see if we get the market to stand behind it. Start to push it up here this morning and start to move forward. CBPO is the other one that you guys looked at here this morning. One of the things I like about it is the 106, yeah, 106.60 here on CBPO. I'll put it up here. It's a very, very low price stock. It can be manipulated with just a few thousand shares. So watch and wait here on CBPO. Oops, CBPO long 106.60 here this morning. Okay. All right, who do we have with us here this morning? Is we've got about 3 minutes for the opening bell. We've got Michael Orevi, my trading partner in the afternoon each and every day. Michael, good morning to you. Good to have you here. Clifton, our trade net support manager here, is in the room. If you need something, if you're new to the trading room and you need to ask a question and you need some immediate answers, just private message Clifton. He'll help you out the best he can. Amir Barak is with us this morning. You hear from Amir every Tuesday and Thursday. Gabrielle, our platform support person, is here. Gabe, good morning to you. Thanks for your contribution on the Facebook page as well. Tomas and Gilpaz handle our Deutsche Chat tab. Deutsche Chat tab is right next to the general chat tab. They are communicating in German each and every day. So if you want to talk or communicate in German, follow their picks, follow the commentary throughout the day. Just click on the tab right next to the general chat tab, and you'll find Gil and Tomas in there. Guten Morgen to both of you. Good to see you here, and thanks for joining us here this morning. In the main room today will be myself and Mayor. Mayor will be here shortly. We'll get this day started. Mayor will be trading the first morning session here. As he leaves, I will be taking over for the day and take you guys through the close today. Mayor and I will trade together here this morning, and I'm looking forward to doing that. We've got a lot of great picks this week. Or this today as we start to roll forward here. Market looks like and is going to move higher here this morning. All that we have to do is make sure that we're on the right side of the trade here this morning. And I think we're going to do just fine as we get this day started here. So again, watch CBPO. Here comes Mayor. Good morning to you, my friend. How are you this morning? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like $1 million, actually. Sounds really good. Yeah, it sounds great.
I was wondering.
That sounds really good.
our microphone that cost me so much. It didn't function last week, but I think I'm doing good now. Okay, great.
All right, 30 seconds to go, traders, before we get the day started.
I have a lot of candidates. Yeah, there's my picks. I didn't even bother to post it because one is obvious, is Tesla, and I do not have a lot of other. I mean, just one CBPO maybe. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, CBPO getting crushed this morning. Maybe over 100 on CBPO as it starts off here. Here we go with the bell. I'll try it at 100 here as we get going here. CBPO long at 100. Small share size to start. We can always add.
Main candidate, just like Friday, is Tesla. You can see it here on the left side. Initial candle is down. That is not what I like to see at the start. I like to see them moving up and then coming down. Daily looks terrible for Tesla. But I need to see it pushing higher first.
Watching Tesla as well. I'm long the CBPO, traders. CBPO. Trying to get multiple points out of it to start the day.
INFY. I'm wondering if that's going to be a good decision to short it under the lows. I'm going to post it here on the 2048. The only reason I'm considering it right now, because it's quite risky, first few candles and didn't really push back up a little, just a bit, is because it has a very, very small stop loss, 10-cent stop loss. So if it's going to come down under 2048, which I wish it won't, I wish it will move higher and then come down. But if it does, I'm going to do that with a 3-cent limit because I don't want to chase it down. It's not a big mover. So my limit is 45.
There's STZ for a short here.
Actually, we could short it under 2050. Glad it did not come down.
I missed it.
Yeah, STZ is interesting. Did you post it, Scott?
The entry. Yeah, I just posted it, but I missed the entry here. Now it's above, so I'm going to take it 2050. STZ.
I like it under 200.
A little spready.
Yeah, I'll wait if it comes under 200.
There's CBPO looks great here. I got in when the spread was a little bit tighter. Now we're looking at almost 4 points to the upside here. So an incredible trade to start. Did not have big share size here though.
INFY is over the highs. That's great. That's exactly what I was looking to see. And now Tesla is moving up. That's great too. We could short Tesla under 290 if it comes to that point. We just need to make sure that it's failing. There'll be a lot of people who are
104.
There'll be a lot of people who are interested to go long Tesla, and you need to see them out. You just need to see them out. So currently you see Tesla moving up, which is great. Then we could look for reversal. other than that, I don't see much. Am I missing anything? Something I should be watching? MU? Wow. Let's take a look at MU. Possibly it came down with a lot of momentum. This could be interesting. And I like the daily too. I guess I'll be watching it. Nvidia. I think I was watching it, but I couldn't find an entry. I'll take one more look. Yeah, I'm still. I can't find an entry in Nvidia. It moved up, it closed the gap, now it's coming down. It should probably continue down, but tell you what, I just don't have this technical formation in my book. It's a nice V-shaped formation and it should probably continue lower, but I don't feel safe enough to do that. Baba, let's see Baba. Baba may have a nice V-shaped formation to go long over the highs, but I don't like the daily. Market is moving higher. Now, is that a failure on Tesla side? You have to be really sure about Tesla making a decision to come down. Really sure about that.
Baba's starting to take off now.
Although I would love to take a short at 291, for example, I won't. Because Tesla could easily stop here and continue uptrending. And so far it is uptrending. I saw this Zeus thing, I didn't think I found anything there. No, it's not a big mover. Don't get involved with this one, Carlos. 1 cent, 2 cents, no, you got nothing there. Really nothing. SSC. I don't trade $4 stocks. CGC. CGC is uptrending. It looks quite interesting if it moves over $35. Daily looking good too. I don't see anything, remarkable there. It's just nice. Nice continuation. You could go long over $35. Looks nice. MU now, watching MU. Although it's not a big mover, it could be an interesting short under 47 traders. Watch MU, it comes down now. I'm about to short it under 47. 20 cents stop loss, not much. Probably 20 cents. It's close. Close is just 10 cents down. So it needs to come down under the lows and more. I love the fact that it failed to move lower now. Love it. That means if it's going to come down again now under 47, that would be like a declaration, I want to go low. I'm watching INFY here, which again is not a big mover, but we could short under 2063 INFY. Tesla keeps on moving higher, which is also quite nice. Netflix is now looking interesting. Netflix is now looking much more interesting. 1330 could be the point. I'm posting Netflix. Wow, I missed it. I missed it. I was writing it in the room. I missed it. That happened too quick. Oh, shoot.
Shoot.
I'm shorting INFY now. I missed it too. Shorted it 2 cents lower. Oh, how did I miss Netflix? I may take it on the pullback, but it needs to move close to 313 if I'm going to short it. I need to see it at 312.80, which is quite close now. I have a limit order shorted at 312. Oh, did I short it? Short it. I already shorted it. I made a mistake. I wanted to short it over 312.80 and I shorted it at 312.62. That was a mistake. But it's okay. It's no big deal. I'm in Netflix now. Approximately 70 cents lower than what I originally wanted. And possibly could have had my partial by now if I was trading it at the right point, which I did not. But it's trending low, so I trust it to continue, and the size is relatively small. I'm watching Tesla. I need to get a very good confirmation of Tesla coming down. Yeah, 394 could be it. I think you're right. I think you are. Josue, I like it. 394. I will stop over the highs, although I'm...
Traders taking Momo here long at 39.50.
I'd be a bit concerned about this 394, but get ready, it's getting close. A 3-point stop loss. 3-point stop loss with Tesla. Short. I'm a little worried about Tesla. Netflix is doing very well. We are betting that this is the point where Tesla will make a decision and move lower. And so far, Tesla is just uptrending. The only thing that really helps us is the fact that it's down 3.6%. So we're betting on this to be the reversal point of Tesla. That's a big bet to make. Here comes Netflix to a new low.
Traders also looking at STZ here under 201. STZ short 201.
My target in Netflix is right here. I'm getting ready for a partial in Netflix. Trying to get a little bit more if I can. I was actually trying to see if it can move under 311, and I may have missed my partial point because of that. I am about to take my partial. No, took my partial in Netflix. Now what you think? Oh, I missed MU. I'm about to short MU at this pullback, shorting it now. I was supposed to short it earlier under 47. I missed it. It came down by 10 cents or more. I shorted it on the pullback at 95. Seems like I shorted it 95. It's not a big mover. It's no big deal. Glad I took Netflix partial. And now, if you're watching Tesla, this is exactly what I was worried from in Tesla. Exactly. This could be just a pullback and a continuation down, but Tesla could easily move over the highs. Easily. We should close Tesla if it moves over 296 and then maybe short it once again if it comes down. It is, of course, if this is going to fail. I'm not sure it's going to fail, but In case Tesla comes over 296. I will stop it because I'm very much concerned that Tesla will continue its uptrend. Come on, Tesla. Is that just a pullback of a downtrend or a continuation of an uptrend? Hard to say. I'm out. I'm not taking a risk here. If it goes over the highs, which is very close, it's going to pop up like crazy. People love to buy Tesla when it's down. We're going to wait another time. I mean, I just had a loser in Tesla. I'm out. IMFY is not a big mover. I did not expect it to be a big mover. So is MU. Netflix is okay. It moves over 314. I will stop it. The rest of my Netflix quantity will be stopped over 314. MU is about to break down under the lows. There we go. Looking for 20 cents in MU. I need another 10. IFY is making a small move here. I did not expect too much. MU, I need 5 more cents. Here comes Tesla over the highs. Did exactly what I was concerned of, that this pullback really was just a continuation. And a very good lesson here is to move out before it moves over the highs. When you see Tesla moving up, the question you need to ask yourself is, where would be the point where it would have like 80% chance to move over the highs? So the highs was 296.90 approximately, but there's at the point of 296, which is approximately $1 lower, you could have a very good sense of, just watching Tesla, you could get a very clear idea that Tesla will probably move over the highs. Now, probably is not 100%, and sometimes you may move out of a good trade and it will continue moving lower, and this, of course, could have happened. But at the point of 296, for me, I mean, it was probably like 80% clear that I'm going to see Tesla moving over the highs. So when you're moving out of stock, you're not supposed to be moving at the technical point. The technical point is meant for people who just read a technical analysis book and has nothing to do with professional trading. The point you should move out is the point where you anticipate the technical point. And I believe that the anticipation of the technical point was right at 296. And as it happens, that was the right point to move out. So we do have a loser in Tesla, but smaller than I could have.
Mary, you're going to want to put up your charts here in the room as well. We have Tesla.
I did
here,
not. So what am I explaining on?
Okay. Well, I have Tesla up here on the right side, but go ahead and put yours up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I was talking to myself. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm out of Netflix. Last quantity is out due to Netflix pullback, which is a bit too much. EL. It's up 4%. That is kind of okay. Should we trust it? bounced off the view up. 40 to 50. It looks quite nice, I have to say. EL, I won't take it down. CM. CM looks interesting over 1020, but not that much. MU pulled back up, now it's coming down again. It's getting close to my target again, just 4 cents away from my target. Come on, MU, there she comes, at my target. At any pullback now, if it moves a cent over now, took my partial in MU just as planned. Lovely trade in MU. And INFY is still looking kind of okay. Snap looking interesting for short, but it's not a big mover, so I will not get involved. Nvidia is coming down nicely. I like the daily too. It could be shorted under 240.50. Again, I'm looking at Nvidia and I'm trying to anticipate the next move. So where would it be? Should I short it under the lows? Too late. Should I short it under this recent low? Maybe. Should I anticipate that it will move under this recent low? This could be here at 240.70. The market just came down, touched the lows. We're still green. Gonna post Nvidia. The 240.70 for short. Stop is going to be over 242. That will be $1.30 stop loss. Watch it, it's getting close. Nasdaq trending lower clearly and in red territory. S&P is in green territory. INFY just made a nice move. I don't want to see INFY under the lows, and it's close. It's at the lows. Good. Once it moves under the lows, I'll look for a few more cents and then take my partial there. Nvidia is almost at my target, under 240.70. Tesla is making another U-turn. This could be it for Tesla, although it is still uptrending. But this time I want to make sure it's coming down, Tesla. So I'll be waiting a bit more. Nvidia is close. Market is moving lower. And here comes INFY. Ready for a partial in INFY. Also, now, took my partial at 47. MU touching the lows. INFY stop for the remaining quantity is going to be 2061. And I let it ride now. Nasdaq is accelerating lower. S&P not really. Now I have an interesting pattern in Tesla. See, Tesla tried to move low. It is uptrending, but what would we think if it just comes down under 294.50? Would that be a good opportunity to go short? Would that be it? Going under the recent low, which is 294.80. Well, I'm gonna post Tesla here, but I have to see how it comes down. 294.50 for a short. PCG, I'll take a look. Nice, I like it. The volume's good. Daily, not so good. It's just a pullback, but it looks fine. Okay, anything else I should be watching? SLCA, let's see. No volume. I don't even have to look at the volume, at the numbers. You just watch the chart, you see there's no volume. You see those intraday, small intraday gaps? That means no volume. Now I'm watching the stock box and it says 250,000 shares, meaning no volume. Bubble looks like it's going to come down, and I love the fact that Tesla popped up now. So if that's going to be a failure, that should be interesting in Tesla. SQ. It's a bit all over the place, but it looks interesting. I don't see a great entry. LSI, LCI, FCI, $6 stock. Oh, it wasn't at $6 recently, but no, I'll stay away. Very nice technical formation for ABBV over the highs in just mode. Market's trending lower now, and I don't think I'm interested in going long anything. Well, NVIDIA. There's NVIDIA. I'm not sure if it did trigger or not. I'm just seeing it now. I think it did. I just checked it out. I think it did. It's going to come down again under 240.70. I'm going to short it. Getting ready to short NVIDIA. I missed the first move down, so I'm waiting for the second one.
I will follow you into this NVDA trade. Can Tesla change directions here, Mayor, and start to move higher? It looks like it wants higher here to break out at the top.
Tesla's supposed to fail today, Scott.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just waiting for the opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah, just move to a new high. Well, we can't argue with what Tesla's doing. Although I would love to have another 15-point winner just like we had on Friday. It was a cool Tesla trade. Tiva, take a look at Tiva. Yeah, Tiva's looking good. It's a nice continuation. I don't see much, but it's a nice continuation. JD. JD is looking very good over 33. Hold on a second. Up 2.3%. So now I don't really like the daily. I hate the daily. And the market's trending lower, so I'll stay away. But out of the recent many stock I've seen last few minutes, Kale, JD is probably looking the best. But I'm still looking for something better. KSS also looking very good. Yeah, KSS also looking quite good. Our market direction is down, but it is a Monday morning, and on Monday mornings, the Monday famous 30-minute reversal applies. It's not always there, but once it does, it's possible that what we've seen till now is just the market reaching the low of the day, and this could be the reversal point of the market, especially if I watch Nasdaq. Here comes Nvidia again. I'm getting ready for a short on the 240.70.
We'll take this trade, NVDA.
Not the great timing watching the market, because the market just popped up a little bit, not much, which could indicate the Monday reversal. That wouldn't be good timing to go short. Okay, I'm clicking now. I'm short Nvidia. To 40.20 is the lows, and we must sit under the lows and more. And Tesla kind of hesitating here at the highs. Market pull back up. Would that be the reversal? Take one more look at CGC. Still looks good for long, especially if the market's going to change direction. Tesla new high. I really wanted to have another short in Tesla.
Not worried about filling that gap up to 305 on Tesla now. We're still watching ALXN for the entry at 117 if we get it to the long side.
Yeah, I don't really like the green candle I'm seeing now. We took Tiva. Let's take one more look at Tiva. It was trending higher nicely, but well, still is. Correct. The daily looks very good. You're right. Okay, riding NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is getting close to the lows. 240.20. Touch the lows, very close. The question I have with NVIDIA is where to take my partial. There we go. Under the lows, because I thought that once it's going to come down under 240.20, it's probably going to come down under 240.
Wow,
yes, it did. Get ready
Yes.
for a partial. Taking now my partial.
Nice. That was quick. Nice move down.
Yep. That was nice.
Love it.
That was nice. Almost, I didn't get $1. I was very close to $1 in NVIDIA, but that was really nice. Absolutely nice. And look at Tesla, keeps going. MU, one big red candle all the way down to the lows. You got 97 cents, Christoph. Good job.
Really nice, yeah.
INFY is at the lows. MU just moved under the lows. I'm getting ready to cover some more MU. Any pullback now? Now, with 200 shares in MU. And INFY may continue too. Well, traders, I'm starting my day with 4 winners, 1 loser, which is a very good success rate, but the 1 loser was much bigger than any of my winners. I'm still nicely green, so I'm starting the day up $1,300, which is good. Good. Nothing to complain. Up $1,300 after 38 minutes. But now I need to keep to my green territory and be very, very careful. Though I had 4 winners, all of them were quite small movers, other than NVIDIA, which was very nice. But this one I traded with relatively small size, so still have a big loser in Tesla. And Tesla could just pay that back. But it's a good start for my week, and I'll try and stay green. J&J. I wouldn't trust it. Looks nice, volume's good, nice technical formation over the highs. The daily is a nice continuation, but it's a bit extended to the upside. It's really calls for a pullback. MU, wow. XM. Let's see. Very nice downtrade in Excel. How did we miss this trade here? It could have been very nice. Stock down 6%. I should have seen this one. Do you want to bet once more on Tesla? Pullback, Scott.
Jeez.
I know. I feel like I'm looking for some support here, Scott. You know.
I think it's gonna hit that 305 mark there. We'll see. Closes the entire gap.
I better not mess with it. Better not mess. Yeah, well. I feel so much like I want my revenge trade in Tesla, but I better not do that. So far, the market did pull back at the 30-minute mark. Momo, I saw Momo earlier, and I really liked the trend. It was trending lower nicely. Still is. But I couldn't do much because it was still is in green territory. My stock is up 2%. It will be very, very big risk to short it. BZUN. BZUN just going sideways. It moves over 53 possibly. But shorting it, not a good idea. Stock is up 4%. Not a good idea. CGC, I'll take a look at the fifth time. Can't remember why I didn't like it earlier, or maybe I did, I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's getting close to the highs. Well, market doesn't show us much. Daily is looking good in CGC. And the highs is at 35.58. I just don't know. I just don't know. Market return to the low now. Market tried to move higher and failed. Did not move to new low, but very close.
Get NVDA now. Wow. Baidu.
Okay, nice pop-up in TLY.
I played Baidu long over 222.67, Alfred. 222.67.
Nike also looks very good over the highs. The advantage of Nike is that a lot of people are watching it. It's a very well-known company, so if you're going to go long over the highs, it's going to be noticed by other people. Wow, the daily looks great. Hold on a second there. I may join you. 86 just moved over the highs, goodness. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a very small size of Nike. Right now over 86 if it moves over the recent high, which is 81.86. I don't have time to post it, sorry. NKE over the highs.
I'll take this trade as well. Looks good.
Very small size. And that's based on two things. One is intraday is looking very nice. Nice breakout formation, which it just did. Move over the highs, so now I'm long. And second one, as you can see here, so very nice technical formation, although we may have a problem with the 82 whole number, but we should, with small size I can play the uptrend, I can wait for it. Now, second thing is the daily. Daily looks unbeatable. So you have a high here at 81.88, and it just moved over this recent high. So it's a nice technical formation. Here's the weekly of Nike. That is really looking very, very pretty. The only thing I don't like is market direction. But Nike is up almost 3%, so it could continue without market help. And market direction is certainly not good because both sides we have a new low now. But with small size, let Nike trend higher. We could do that. Yeah, you're right about Tesla's 300 point, Kevin. If it's going to come down under 300, this could be it, especially now when the market's trending lower. Oh, I would love to join you on this one, but I won't.
Traders, I will be right back. Just give me a moment.
Better not to watch it. DBX is kind of trending lower. It's not very clear. It looks okay. And it's not a very big mover, so I don't know. Nothing's very clear here. Wow, the daily is looking very good for a short in DBX, I agree. Market is coming down. I don't know if DBX is now trending higher, as you can see here, or trending low, as you can see there. Most recent low, 2661. It's not a big mover. You have to fight for 15 cents. Nvidia is going. We're getting close to the $2 mark. I mean, DBX is looking interesting. I wouldn't say more than that. Facebook's moving down. Oh, nice. Wow, Tesla's so tempting under 300. I'm not going to do that. I'm holding myself. I just wonder how it's going to end up. You see, Tesla could easily take me back to red territory. The last thing I want to do now, after fighting my way back to green territory after my first trade, which was a Tesla loser, is last thing I want to do now is risking that.
Okay, traders, I am back.
But I'll be watching it here and cheering it and supporting you guys. Some of you I can see took Tesla short. So all the best. AMRX, let's see. Nice uptrend in AMRX. Volume's okay, but not great. Nike's back to the highs. And that's exactly what I was worried of when I was looking at Tesla. You know, if you shorted Tesla, I guess your stop should be at the top of this green candle now.
Yeah, with that 300
Well,
break
let's
there.
say you should be stopped over 302 if you took Tesla. The highs is 302.79, 302.01 should be your stop. And if it's going to come down now under this recent low, I think you're going to have a winner. And that's just 299.85. So if that's going to be a failure to move higher now, what you're seeing here, then you probably got yourself a winner. That would be the first time that Tesla fails to move higher. See that topping tail here. And that's not finished yet because it needs to come down under 299.70 approximately, just to make sure it's coming down. But if it does, then you may have a winner here. When you see zero at the time and sale, Star Trader, that means under 100 shares. Because it's all hundreds. So when it says 1, that's 100, 2, 200. 0, less than 100. That's why I see so many zeros in Tesla, because it's a $300 stock. So a lot of people are buying, I don't know, 20 stocks, 30 stocks, whatever. STZ, let's see STZ. We were watching it earlier, but I can't remember what I saw. Yeah, it's still going sideways. It's trendless. Maybe if it comes down under this level over here, it's going to look good, but there's no real reason to think it will. Tesla's failing to move higher. It's good news for you guys so far.
Yeah, Tesla, you just got to watch 300. If it breaks 300, you're going to have a downside move, I believe. And if not, then 302. Make sure you have your line in the sand for your stop loss.
But now it's moving higher. And I would have been stopped over 302. Did not yet get there, but I would. NKE is still holding. It's not doing much, but it's holding. It's at the highs. Let's take another look at DBX. Yeah, it came down. Interesting. Now it looks much better because I think that should be the point where it decides where to go. But same thing, I would say the same thing I said earlier. It's not a big mover. You could have shorted it, I think, under 26.90. But then you need to take your partial. Technically speaking, your partial should be a cent or two over the lows. So that would be like what? 7 cents? 8 cents? Let's assume you wait for it to come down under the lows, which could happen, although it will have some support there. You could possibly have 15 cents. So, well, Tesla didn't move over 302, which would have shaken me out if I was to short it. And I'm glad I didn't. We have a new low in INFY. It's going well. Then you pull back up a little bit. NKE is holding to the highs, not doing much. So is the markets. Markets not doing much too. Let's see Momo. YouTube traders, anything you wanted to watch? Momo's just doing nothing, just going sideways. Really nothing. Anything from YouTube? Something you want me to watch? Facebook? Goose? Let's see. Facebook still trending lower, but the market's not that much, if at all. You could think about shorting Facebook, I guess, under 170, 130, but I think we can find something better. Goose trending higher, but doesn't have volume. No volume. Daily doesn't look so good too. So I would say no. Netflix, I had a great short today in Netflix, but then I noticed it was trending lower. Let's take a look at what's happening now. Wow, talk about trending lower. I mean, we had a nice short in here. I'm very surprised that Netflix changed direction that much. And the daily doesn't look like it should. You could go long over the highs. It's trending very nicely. The market is not supporting or not this trade. You could, but I think you can find something better. Nvidia long? No, you may not do that. I'm short. There's a strict rule here in the room. You can't go long a stock that I'm short.
TRLY.
Don't you know this rule?
Nike looking good as well.
And Nvidia is in fact trending lower, so no. JWN. It looks like it's not going to hold here at the highs. I don't see anything interesting. I don't think it's going to return to the highs. Maybe if it moves over the highs, it should be interesting. Applied Materials trending lower. AMAT. You could join this trend, and the daily looks like it should come down after a very big crash. I mean, we traded this one on Friday. We had a nice trade in Applied Material. And after moving that much, I mean, crashing down on Friday, usually the second day should be a continuation. So it should continue lower, as it does. So if you want to join this trend, it looks nice. You'll probably get more than 50% chance to make some money. JWN, was I watching? Yeah, I saw watched earlier. COTY. Trading lower, but it still is in green territory. It's a very strange behavior, I have to say. This is daily. Daily doesn't look like it should come up, should come down. So that looks like a nice downtrend, but it's not a big move. Look at the numbers here, see? 12.30, 12.20, 12.10. You're going to short it under 12.20? You need to take your partial at maybe, if you're lucky, 10 cents. Ignore these kind of stocks. Nothing traders can do is you just can't trade these stocks. Google under the lows looks very interesting, but for a $1,200 stock to be traded, you need more than that. It has a nice formation under the lows, and the daily is also looking very good. Tell you what, technically speaking, it's probably the best I've seen in the last few minutes. But the thing is, Google is just down 0.4%. If you want to short Google, you better find a day when it's down 1, 2, 3%. Of course, this could happen today, but it's not a big down day. It's not a day where everybody is having fun shorting Google. So you're probably going to be the only ones doing that. You don't want to be the only one doing that. You want people to help you. That's the whole idea of technical analysis. The whole idea of technical analysis is self-fulfilling prophecy. A lot of people see what you see and doing the same thing. So are there a lot of people shorting Google today? Probably not. INTC is not a big mover usually, and today too. It's trending lower. If you're going to short it here, for example, I think your entry should be probably here because you want to make sure it's coming down, not trending higher as it looks like it does now. So you probably want to short it here, and then your target should be here, 15 cents. No. And I don't see anything special there. MU, I'm still short MU. I should probably have my stop somewhere in MU. I'm gonna have my stop over 47 in MU. So I'm still short, I have 200 shares. I'm gonna use the hard stop order now to stop it a cent over 47, hoping that the whole number will save me there. Also watch NVIDIA, if we're mentioning stop orders. So NVIDIA touched the view up and bounced. Stop should be over 241. So I'm going to use a stop in NVIDIA over 241. I'm also having another, I still have 200 shares there. 241.01 is my stop in NVIDIA.
Wow, look at Tesla go. Wow.
What's going on now?
305 here.
Everything popping up. MU, Tesla, I don't see that in the market. Well, I'm glad I didn't take that Tesla trade. Very glad. I would have been in red territory by now. TVIX, I don't trade the VIX though. It's mostly for gamblers. I don't touch that. I like to trade stocks, individual stocks that come with some kind of news. If you're trading an ETF, very hard to expect what it's going to do next. Really, just for gamblers. My suggestion, don't trade it. If you're going to keep on trading the VIX for a long time, I promise you, you're going to be losing more than 50% of your trades. Just promise you. It's a promise. Don't take me out on this. Don't test me. You're going to be losing money. Is there anybody here to support that claim? People who already tried trading the TVIX. Anybody thinks I'm right or wrong, or wrong, or wrong? So maybe somebody's making money regularly here, you know, enjoying it, having fun for years. I'm not talking about somebody who's having fun for the past 2 weeks, okay? I'm talking about somebody who tried and traded it for a few months and came to the conclusion that I'm right. So look at the people who write here. Look at the people who just believe that I'm right, although I see one person, Khan here, who says that he enjoys shorting that VIX. Well, good for you if you're making money. But the vast majority just gonna lose money trading the VIX. Really, just stay away. Stay away. Tesla closed the gap. This stock started today with a 6% gap down.
It's incredible.
How many poor short traders lost money today in Tesla, me included?
Strong stock. Strong stock to close that big a gap right there. Unbelievable.
Okay, Daniel from YouTube asked about Baidu. Let's see Baidu. Baidu's, I don't see much. Came down, that was a nice trade. Now it's trending higher, and it's in green territory, and the market is really unknown. No, I don't see anything special there. NVIDIA, I'm out of my short. I had a fun short in NVIDIA, but it's finished, so maybe now it's going to trend higher. I don't know. But I don't see anything. Excel long. Excel, let's see. I think I was watching it. Why would you go long a stock that is down 5%? Again, if you know, so what do you think about stocks that you go long? I mean, when you go long a stock, you want other people to join you. So a lot of people are looking for stocks by using screeners. So what would they screen? A stock that is down 5% to go long has a nice technical formation? No, they would screen for stocks that are up more than 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. That is what they will be screening for. So if you're trying to find a nice technical formation, which maybe you have in Excel going long, yeah, you find it. But you won't find a lot of people helping you. And again, technical analysis is all about self-fulfilling prophecy, meaning a lot of people doing the same thing at the same time. There's nothing there. EL. Don't touch it. It's trending lower. Yes, it's popping up now. Don't go short because stock is up 4%. The same thing applies for EL. Don't go short stocks that are up because everybody's loving it today, looking for a chance to go long. Well, NKE is still running, still holding, I should say. Now it has a very nice technical formation over the highs. It's in green territory. I'm having a very nice day in NKE so far. I'm up $25. Well, not much, but now it's 29. But okay, waiting to see if something happens. I wouldn't add. It's a slow mover, and I'm lucky that the market's not crashing. When we took NKE, I wasn't sure about market direction. TLRY. Let's see, TLRY. Very nice uptrend. Don't see any technical formation other than this entry here. That was a nice technical formation here. Right now, I don't see anything. But you know, you can join a trend, and the trend should be your friend. Not always your friend. Most of the time they do. Shorting PG, Procter Gamble. It looks like a nice short. That is something I could definitely support for the trend. But again, look at the numbers here. You'll be lucky if you get 15 cents. So PG is moving. It's not a big mover today. It could do more than 15. Now, there's another problem here. I'm watching the daily now. The daily does not support your trade. People love PG. But you can't argue with the trend, and that one really has a nice trend now. And you may get some help from the market. Facebook was trending lower, and yes, it does have nice technical formation now for short, possibly under 170, 150. You know, when you watch Facebook, there's always a big question now: is it trending lower, or did it change its trend? You see this higher low here, possibly higher low. First, you want to make sure it comes under this higher low. Then you want to make sure it's coming even more than that. So just coming under the recent low, 171.58 or 60 approximately, that wouldn't be enough. It just could be noise because, you know, support lines are not really lines, are more like an area. And 171.50 could be a semi-whole number that holds it. So I think if you're thinking about shorting Facebook, you should probably short it under 171.50. That should be a nice entry point. And Facebook is down today more than 1%, so it's trending lower. This could be interesting. I don't see anything really special about that, but it could be interesting. I do like the daily. It's not there yet at the breakdown point, which should be around here at under 170. So it's not there yet, but it could come soon. Looks interesting. Market is now reaching the lows. Will we continue lower? Maybe. Okay, anything else? Might ask about AAL. I don't see much, just sideways. Now I see the market touching the lows. I wouldn't go long. IQ, same thing, just going sideways. I don't see much. Let's take another look at NVIDIA, Marcel. I don't know what to make of it. Is it trending higher or lower? Right now it looks like it's trending higher, but the market just now moved to a new low. So maybe NVIDIA will continue and come down. That would be betting on its direction. I'm not ready for that. I wouldn't dare taking Tesla for a long. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't dare taking Tesla for a long.
Closed the gap and
No,
now it hasn't moved that much higher on Tesla.
Traders, when a stock is closing the gap, that could be, there's two options here. One, it will continue its uptrend, which, you know, the trend is your friend, so it's very, very likely, but not after a stock closes the gap. When a stock is closing the gap, the trend is not valid anymore. Trend may not help you once a stock has closed the gap. Because once a stock closed the gap, that could be the point where you'll find a lot of sellers. So the gap reversal point is a very, very important technical point. And if you're not aware of that, you should know that when stock is closing the gap, there's usually a big reversal at the point of the gap where the gap is closed. It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly. This one's a little bit higher. So you cannot trust Tesla to continue uptrending after closing the gap. Should you consider shorting it? Well, it's trending higher, so not a good idea to short it. So my best suggestion will be stay away. Guys, you're just like me right now. You're watching Tesla and you're looking for a revenge trade. Believe me, it's not more than that. So just hold it. Just don't do it. If that's the real reason. Problem is you don't know it is the
That's so true.
when I'm when I'm when I'm thinking about a revenge trade, it's not that I want to take the revenge trade because I don't know it is the reason. But when I have a loser, and my biggest loser today is Tesla, then I suspect it is the reason, and therefore, although I don't believe it once I see it, because I really think it looks like a great trade, I still suspect it is, and therefore I'm holding myself. You know, Scott, I have a great idea for platform, for a trading platform.
Tell me.
A button, you put up on the stock box a button. Once you click that button, you can no longer trade the stock for the same day. You can't undo that.
One trade per stock.
No, not necessarily one trade per stock, but let's say you have a big loser in Tesla, you click that button because you just realized, and you wait 30 minutes, then you find another trade, right? But at the point where you have a big loser, you are ready to click the button. So you have a big loser in Tesla, you click the button, you can no longer trade, even if you're going to see a great trade afterwards. That should be a good button.
That would help.
Or a button to stop for the day. Right, Chris? Same thing. True. It's called, Dominic says, it's called the power button. The problem with the power button, Dominic, is that you can click on that and then unclick it. Yeah, exactly. I should ask a broker to do that. The last thing a broker likes to do is having these kind of buttons. No, keep on trading. No, reciprocal range plays are absolutely different. I don't see anything that could be, well, right now I don't see anything that could look like a reciprocal range play. But reciprocal range play is just momentum. It has to do with momentum. So Tesla doesn't have a reciprocal range play today. For example, you watch it in a 5-minute candle, you see, it made its way up slowly, rather slowly. I mean, trended higher and closed the gap. When you have a reciprocal range play, that should be much faster. For example, if Tesla would have closed this in 3 or 4, maybe 5 candles, like over here, somewhere around here, all green candles, maybe small pullback, but all green, mostly green candles, that should have been very interesting. That should have been very interesting. And Nike is moving. NKE just moved to a new high. And it's at my target. I was looking for 20 cents traders. So I'm taking my partial at any pullback now. Took my 20-cent partial in NKE. Okay.
Not a bad way to start the day. Not too shabby. Tesla's pulling back down now big time. My thoughts, I think it bounces and probably goes higher. It's already broken out and closed the gap. We'll see if I'm right.
AMRX.
Take a quick trade on STZ under 201 traders. STZ short 201.
It looks good. Market's holding. Guys, I'm done for the day. I'm not going to risk it anymore. I had 6 trades today, only one red. Only one red, which is Tesla. Problem is, it's a big red trade compared to the rest of my trades. So I'm going to finish my day just over $1,000, but green is good and can't complain. I'm very happy to have 5 winners, 5 winners, 1 loser. That's a good average. Trading is not all about having big winners. It's about self-confidence. When I have 5 trades, 5 successful trades, and just 1 loser, it builds up the confidence. I could have had a great trade in Tesla, and that could have been an amazing day, but I took my chance with Tesla. But I did good today. 5 winners, 1 loser. I'm happy. $1,000 is quite okay to start my week with. Can't remember when I moved into Tesla, really. I'll take a look later. Tell you what, I don't really feel like taking a look at that. Did not. Hate to come back to stocks I lost money in. Really hate. Anyway, that's a nice green day. I had a perfect week last week. That was an amazing week. I hope to do the same this week too. We'll see about that. And I do have to pick my wife from the airport in just a few minutes. So excuse me, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you very much for trading with me today. Had fun. Enjoyed. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
Mayor, thank you so much. Great trading with you this morning. So traders, great, great 5 wins, 1 loss there for Mayor. Starting off the week with 1,000. I'm up pretty big now. I had the CBPO trade this morning, along with a couple of the trades that Mayor took. Nice to get out on a Monday here to get green, start green, and hopefully continue on now. This STZ trade that many of you are in with me here, I am going to stop loss will be the 201 mark, and I'm looking for a couple of points down here on the downside, maybe to 200, maybe even a little bit less here. So I want to keep an eye on that trade as we get into the later morning session here. Again, just coming up on 11 o'clock here. So again, I am in the STZ trade. That's right in front of you right here. And we're going to continue on as Mayor ends the morning session for his trading. He will be back tomorrow with myself, and we'll get tomorrow morning, hopefully 2 days green in a row. Right now, just managing what I have going on right now, and that is the STZ trade here as it's coming down. So again, looking for that possibly 200, As it breaks around that 260 area, I'll probably take a few shares off at that point in time, secure money in my pocket, and then we can go from there here. So let's watch it as we start to roll lower here. Okay. Okay. Again, probably looking for about 40 cents now out of the STZ trade here. Starts to run down. Tesla, here's what I do, traders, typically on Tesla. When you have a trade like Mayor's talking about, and it would be, I was thinking about this, and we've talked about this before. In fact, several traders have asked me if we do have anything like this on our platform, saying, hey, wouldn't it be nice if you could just limit my share size or limit, me getting back into a trade after a failed trade? And where I think that would be great to help the trader, I also see the other side of that, which is the money-making side for the commissions, and many of the brokers just want you to trade as much as possible so they can make money. But in reality, when stuff happens like a Tesla trade, just take it off your screen, replace it with another trade. Don't look at it until the end of the day. Just take it away from your site. And that's your best mode of operandi here when you get into something like that. Oh, absolutely. Yep. I'm out of STZ. Wow. Wow. And that was quick here. That was quick. You see how quickly that moved back up? Wow. Lost more than $1 on that trade in a minute? Less than a minute. 30 cents. 30 cents. Should have stayed in because it's a spike candle, but I had my stop loss in place here at that, right here at this VWAP area here. So, out. Now, we'll see what happens here as it goes higher. If this is just a spike candle, take a look at the volume here. Big volume bar up, spike candle up. We'll see if it retreats. I won't be afraid to get back into this trade. I will not be afraid to get back into this trade here. Yep. Big spike move up. Now about 70 cents. 70 cents I lost on the trade. Okay, let's take a look at NVDA. You guys have a couple of stocks that y'all are looking at. I would say NVDA, yeah, probably under the low of the day here on NVDA. 238. Let's see, 238.72. Yeah. Right here. 238.72. The only other way you can do it is probably under the 239. But this needs to break the low candle down here to pick up some momentum to go lower. And watch STZ again. It's probably going to run right back down through 201. And if it does, I'll go short again at 201. I had 500 shares on STZ, and what I was going to do is I was going to go ahead and add to it down below here as we broke down like that. My plan was 260 cents to cover some, and then probably either under 200 or 250 I would add. So Yeah, not good, not good. But better get out than have it go, you know, 1.5 points, 2 points against you. That's not what you want to do, right? Yeah, and see now when it's up, what's that? At a point, 1.25 points. You know, it's 60 more cents than what I had for my loss now on STZ. So you just gotta do what's right. You gotta come out when you can. You got spiked out of this. I know this one hurts because it was so quick, but gives you an opportunity to get back into it if you wanted to. So we'll watch it. The thing you have to be cognizant about is two things. A, the stock is down for the day, so it may continue to roll back down. But B, this move higher here on this candle came with increased volume. So volume came in, stock went up, spike candle. So we'll watch it. I mean, I'm not afraid of it. We'll see what happens here. Well, I wouldn't call it no volume. I mean, look at the volume down here. You know, you see right where my mouse is that we had the volume bar come in, starting to move higher. Second volume bar. We'll see what this candle does right now. Tesla's coming down. Tesla. Here's the thing with Tesla. I'm not going to be trading it, but if you are trading it, all that you have to do is worry about the 300 level. Just worry about the 300 level. That's it. Yeah, STZ continuing higher here. Tesla now challenging that 300 level here. We'll see if it breaks or if it holds. Market, when you start to take a look around at the market here, take a look at the SPY. SPY's pulled back down almost to yesterday's or Friday's close. So real tentative market here at 5 minutes past.
Good morning, Scott, Amir, Mayor, everyone. May I get the sound test, please?
Michael, you sound good this morning. How are you?
Great. How are you doing, guys? Enjoying this slow market? I'm not.
We had a good morning this morning. A lot of stocks on the move, but yeah, it's slowed down just a little bit now as we get into the mid-morning here. As we're approaching that 11 o'clock hour. So as we go, Mayor had one losing trade. The one losing trade was Tesla. I just had my first losing trade here on STZ. Other than that, a really good morning so far.
I guess Tesla is on everybody's watch list after
I'm
what
sure.
happened Friday.
Yeah.
Disaster Friday, let's call it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Not a lot of price action right now. I've been watching PepsiCo, which was lower this morning, but now it's trending sideways for about an hour. Looking to buy PepsiCo, but I don't have an entry point for it. And basically, PepsiCo I'm looking for, and Estee Lauder, both of them very, very flat at this point.
Pepsi was in the news this morning with the buyout of soda. And we talk about that, traders, and have done for such a long time about, as you have a stock that is being bought out, that stock is usually dead because there is a level that soda, as you look at that chart there on soda, you have a level there that the stock is being purchased at, or the news is saying that this is the level that the price is going to be. And then the stock just kind of goes sideways for the remainder of the day. And it's not a stock that you want to trade. However, a stock like PepsiCo, PP, that's a stock that you want to get into because that type of stock will have movement based on the deal that it has and based on the way that it's the way that the deal is configured. And that stock will be in play, and that's what Michael's referring to here as he's looking to trade PEP. Okay, here comes your Tesla at 300 again. Does it break or does it stay? Does it break or does 300 support the stock? We'll see. If you are planning to go short, now would be your time at the break of 300. It's got good support at 300. Very good support at 300. Yeah, I'll take a look at ILPT. Sure. Let me see here. ILPT. No volume in the stock. I'd probably stay away. Just slashing around. No trade there. Let's see. TLRY. TLRY. I would stay to the upside. Probably take it over $34 on TLRY. Just 34. You don't have to get fancy with it. If you want to go 33.50, just have your stop loss at 33. And then CGC. Let's take a look at CGC. Yeah, CGC you can take right here at the break of 36. Actually, it's been up higher than that. That's at 36.20. 36.20 Coutura. CGC. Soda will do nothing. Soda will stay about right where it is. So there's no, that's a buyout, and it's already been established a buyout price or talked about. So any entry for Macy's, yeah, over the high on the breakout here, over the high, and the high is 37.45, so 37.46, or you could wait till 37.50 to take the breakout. So, and then last one is CSIQ. CSIQ, no volume, but yeah, under 13, under 13.
Market not doing much. Where we are negative on the Qs, positive on the SPY. Not a lot of leadership. I think retail is doing very well today, and anybody that's pointing to M, KSS, maybe JWN, is looking probably at the right sector. Yeah, JWN continues the amazing trend from Friday, another big leg up today. Netflix had a big reversal day so far, coming off, I don't know, 2-month lows. I would wait for a pullback.
Well, I like Tesla short here because it's under the whole number 300, and that's been a lot of resistance throughout. If you go to the daily chart, take a look at the daily. Take a look at 300, which is what right here. Got a lot of stuff in through here. If you go back a ways on it, and you look at 300, I mean, there's been some support and resistance throughout last year and this year at that 300. I just think it's a whole number that can be bought and sold around. So we'll watch it and see if I'm right. I think it drops from here, but you never know. Could bounce and move higher. Other one was Netflix that you're looking at, NFLX, and traded that earlier here. I would stay to the upside on Netflix. It's made a huge rebound today, closed the entire gap, broke out of Friday's close, and then higher by what? Shoot, 5 points higher than yesterday's close or than Friday's close. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's watch it here. ABBV also. Not a whole lot of volume here. You could take it here with a 98.81, 98.80 break. That's Friday's close. So Yeah, if you want to take it, you could take it long right now, or I wouldn't short it. It's up for the day. It's holding pretty well there, Josh. So. Look at how close that is at that 300 with Tesla. Wow. It is holding, holding, and holding. STZ, I could get involved again at 201 here. So I'm watching it.